Welcome everybody to the newest episode of WallSmashers. We have a full house tonight. We are joined with Ashers, Rev, Echo Tragedy, and Hollywood Huggy with two special guests tonight. That being Matt Pitt.
Fuck you! I said my name.
Matt Pitt and Flatley. Also, a Triton's here too as well. Honestly, your fucking
Jesus
display
Christ,
picture is a
bro.
blank fucking screen. I just read all the fucking Discord names. I don't know, Triton. You didn't show up last week, so I forgot about you.
I didn't even know y'all recorded last week. I didn't even check my Discord. I looked
fucking
at
said
oh
it. What are you
wow.
fucking talking about? We're in a whole fucking group chat together where, honestly, at this point, it's just Ashers and Rev fucking like dick sucking each other in the group chat now.
Oh
But-
wow!
What?
But I'm just saying, you're well aware. You're in the same group chat that we're in. You can't use that bullshit like, I don't know what's going on. Fuck that, Triton. At least Huggy had an excuse that he was working last week.
I think I know actually. Well, you did it on Tuesday, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I was working last Tuesday.
No, I think it was Wednesday actually.
Was it Wednesday? I don't fucking know
Yeah.
anymore. Anyways, Flatley, how are you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal.
That's awesome. Matt, how are you doing tonight?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I wanted to make sure I came in here because, you know, this was a very special thing to do, and I had it on my schedule. So I made sure to take the time to come in here and say hello to everybody.
I know. You know what? Now we actually, we actually talked about you last stream or last WallSmashers. That
Oh,
isn't
wow.
out yet. Yeah, because it was Rev, Ashers, myself, and Echo, and Rev on the last episode. I asked him if he had like any actual like issues with you, and he came out saying that he has no actual problem with you. So I thought that was interesting because the previous experiences I've had with both of you on live streams together seems like you guys actually couldn't fucking stand each other. So
Rev just gets in a pissy mood every now and then, and he wants to try and like prove his dominance, you know, or something like I don't know what he likes to do, but he likes to talk a little shit, and then he gets a little mad and he leaves, and then he calms down and he comes back. So,
Oh, well, I'm not going to deny it.
see?
I mean, I haven't in the past either. So
all
Yeah,
right, so we also last week after was it after the recording or before the recording, Echo and Rev kind of had like an argument in the group chat.
After.
that was after. Yeah.
So Echo, you want to explain what happened with your argument?
That's the Eichel stuff, right? About how I was
Yes.
like totally backstabbing her and being like bad faith or whatever the fuck. Cause like said she spurged the fuck out. Or she went schizo. I said she went schizo during that whole moment.
So what'd you guys disagree on then? Because you guys went like so fucking fast with your arguments. I just
Yeah, I didn't fucking backstab her at all. I literally even told her she had like a fucking paranoid fucking delusion at the time. And he's saying because he thinks I said it publicly at the time that I was being a bad friend when I had never made any of those statements public.
Are you friends with Echo?
I haven't talked to her in a few months.
But like, are you like, so when people say like friends though, like
Well, at the time we were like friendly.
friendly, okay? Because I don't think calling someone out personally online is like that big of a deal. Like Rev, do you like you disagreed obviously with this? Like, where's your standpoint on this?
My standpoint is, I don't care. To be honest,
I fucking hate
I know.
you.
I was.
There we go again.
I know. Being the contrarian. No, I'm just kidding. I just personally, I think, and this is from my personal perspective. Not, you guys don't have to agree with me or not. Just basically kind of slamming somebody's mental illness or something to that effect. I mean, it's kind of, I guess you could say, low in some regards. If somebody has a mental health issue or disorder, but outside of that, it's nothing really to get too, I guess you could say, deep about. In my personal opinion, so people are going to have their opinions about it. Well, when he used the term schizo or something to that, is kind of like a defense or an argument against somebody that could publicly have a meltdown or be a fucking spaz at times or sperg. So
no, yeah, she was microdosing, having like random schizoparanoias about like things that were connecting, even though they had no relation to each other, and then like going on like long fucking like hundreds of messages of like spamming me with like the weirdest shit that has nothing to do with anything. Like, the only thing I told her publicly at the time was, hey, if you have nothing to show, like you said, you have nothing to show, just end stream. We'll talk about it later. At night, she gets off. She's fucking, like extremely
Baby, turn
fucking
off
pissed
the
about everything.
stream, baby.
Basically,
Come
yes.
on.
Yeah, exactly. I
Baby,
think Matt gets
come
it.
to bed, please. What are you doing?
That if you want to explain it that way, that's probably a way better way.
You're ruining your career, honey. Come back to bed.
I mean, yes, and then after the fact, I just told her, hey, you haven't slept. You've been fucking doing this whole thing, full on, not taking anything outside. You've just been in your own little bubble. Take a night, go to sleep. We can talk about it in the morning. And then the next day, I fucking go back and forth with her for a while, and then she ends up apologizing to Matt Pitt because she made like some fucking like unsubstantiated fucking thing that he is like somehow like the cabal leader behind the entire Edwin drama.
He is. What do you mean?
Totally.
He's the
Well, I mean,
cabal leader
content-
of all drama.
Well, context matters, and I'm going to be honest with you. You're in for a treat because I microdosed before I came on here, so I might be blowing up your DMs.
All right, so I'll tell you to get
Just
off
get
in a bit,
some
right?
Okay, please do. But you got to do it sensually to make me feel good about myself.
Unfortunately, Rev microdosed on fentanyl, so he won't be with us for a long time, for a while.
Oh shit! Rip. Sorry, guys.
So
Just waiting for it to kick in.
I want to ask, like, Asher's, Triton, Huggy. Would you guys call someone out that, like, arguably you were friendish with online if they're acting retarded?
I mean, yeah, like I would tell, like I wouldn't be aggressive, but I'd be like, "Hey, I don't agree with what you're doing." Like I had to do that with Huge, and I had to hit him up, and be like, "Hey, I don't agree with you doing that."
Oh
Doxing these people.
that's embarrassing. How about you,
Which I
Huggy?
still love Huge, I still love Huge though.
Huggy, would you call someone out that you're friendly with online?
He
Oh,
muted.
Fucking muted.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would.
You don't see any like issues with it, eh?
No, like when Pizzle had her whole lolicon thing, I said on my stream, and if I see her, face to face in a digital call, I'll tell her your thing was stupid. I even sent her in DM. So yes, I have no problem telling people they're fucking stupid. So
That's fair.
Speaking of
How about
which,
you,
I got.
Ashers?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not hear you say. What about you, Ashers? I thought I
That's
heard
all
something
good.
else.
Do you have any issues calling out people you're friendly with online, or do you would you not call them out online publicly?
Not publicly. Privately, I'd go to them and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm seeing. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Maybe I can understand and help you."
Okay, I'm just curious on your stance on this. All right, Rav, you wanted to say something? What are you saying, bro?
I was gonna ask Huggy honestly because I noticed you got a now deleted stream of somebody using some very
Damn it, Rev!
Uh-oh.
racially charged.
I wanted to ask that.
Oh, sorry. Did
No,
you
go ahead,
happen to
go ahead. No,
Did
go
you
ahead,
happen
go
to
ahead.
call that person out?
I actually listened to the said person do the thing, and I didn't even realize it was on my thing until Victor clipped it out. So I just left it alone.
Wait,
How
so
did you
why are you gonna
realize
name drop Victor but not the person who said it?
Slug did it. I deleted the stream because
No, Slug said a horrible thing. No way, bro.
Wait, what did he say? Was
I'm
it
He
shocked.
usually
was it
doesn't
just
do
a
that.
racial
so
slur?
he mute. So
He's an
like
angel.
so, listen, TLDR. I was streaming randomly. He muted his mic on his stream, and he went off on something, and it was picked up. It was picked up on my thing on my stream.
Did he know you were streaming?
Yeah, because when in the server that we have combined, whenever I'm streaming, there's an announcement bot
Mm-hmm.
that says, "Hey, so and so is streaming." So he's aware of that. So was so was a couple of people, but I think he forgot. And then we were just having conversations, and he just randomly went on some shit, and then he went back to his regularly scheduled slug stuff. And then I just didn't pay no mind to it. And Victor just told me about the clip, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I just deleted the stream because there was no point in having nonsense coming
Wait.
anyone else's way.
Victor told you that he clipped it? Because that clip was shared around for a good 2 hours before he took it down. 3 hours, actually.
If someone else clipped it, to my knowledge, then
No,
Sure.
it was Victor, because he sent it to me.
Yeah, Victor clipped it.
Yeah, he clipped
yeah,
it. back.
Victor did
What
clip
did
it, and then
what
you
did
sent it to
Slug
me.
even say?
The K word for Jewish people.
Is that,
Oh.
why is
That's
that
all
such
it was.
why is that such a bad deal? Like, what's the issue?
And
with
it's
that?
like-
I don't think it's
I
a bad
mean-
deal, but
Jesus.
I mean,
just
a lot of
saying.
commentary channels like Augie used to say stuff all the time, and nobody had a problem with
Yeah.
it.
it was more or less, it was like an eye roll thing. Like, oh no, Slug did it again. And then it got deleted. We're like,
I wouldn't even delete it. I would have just clipped it
yeah,
out.
I would have just kept it
Yeah.
up.
I just like
I-
mean, like who's trying to cause like drama about this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just found
I-
out.
I was just asking a question, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was
I-
asking if he told him about it behind the scenes that he disapproved of it.
No,
I did
Victor.
hear
Well,
about
sorry.
Huggy though that you did a lot of shit talking on a recent stream.
Congratulations.
Welcome
Yes, I
to
did,
commentary,
I did.
Badwick.
here's your gold star. Yeah.
No, I'm asking Huggy about it. I don't give a shit who he shit talks. I'm just curious. Like, what was your like recent stream? I heard people are saying you're shit talking people, Huggy.
I should talk a lot of people. I forget who. I
That's
forget
love
who.
that.
I did a lot of shit talking because I was so. Because if you took up because I was just after 13 days of working in IRL stuff, I missed the toxicity. So I figured,
can
let me be
respect that.
toxic. So I just wanted to be toxic, and I just was on my shit. And
Shit
yeah,
talk a lot of people. I just forget who. That's really
Yeah.
good.
I really like I talked about like I was shit talking about like the my I left I continue where I left off. I was like shit talking Doug. I was like shit talking it other like other. I know Doug was like very new in my mind, so I did that. And also I think I spoke about Plague Mod a bit because there was recent stuff that Plague Mod is allegedly a shame person. So I think I talked about him too. And then Plague Mod, Mama Max a little bit. Yeah, so I like I said, I did a lot of shit talking. And
Yeah,
like,
Plague
good.
Moth's not really looking good right now.
I felt
Who
I
is
felt
that?
better.
he's a gore
He's-
YouTuber.
He's a gore
I
YouTuber.
blocked
He's
him. then,
trying to
never mind.
sue people into silence.
He's not gonna
Yes.
sue anybody into silence. Anyone? Okay, so I don't personally have like a huge like
Well, no, he sent a cease and desist to TCR.
that
That's just
doesn't
to
mean
scare
that-
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you're suing someone.
Still, it's like, he still should be
But,
called out for
like,
being a
sure,
little
but, like,
bitch.
saying you're actually like suing someone versus like fucking cease and desist is
It's
totally
like-
different.
It's like the Office clip with what's his name, and he says, "I'm declaring bankruptcy," but never actually declared bankruptcy.
Look, here's the thing about Plague Mod. I knew about Plague Mod when TCR and Plague Mod was on Badwick stream. And I kind of got a whiff of the bullshit. And at the time, I was on Plague Mod's side. Let the man, peddle his shenanigans for money.
His
I will
falsehoods.
be,
Yep.
I'll be in the forefront with saying that I was on Plague Mod's side because how people do stupid shit for money, whatever the case is. But then time goes on, and then I hear about the whole Discord thing about him having uncensored gore pictures, and I understand what the gore stuff that he was talking about was, and then you get into this whole nonsense about Double D, Daisy's destruction.
Huggy, is that the guy that
And
had the minors with the uncensored gore pictures in the Discord?
yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Okay, so that's that guy. Okay, thank you.
Okay, here's the thing about Daisy's destruction, folks. He again. This I lean to people that are more knowledgeable on the workings of 4chan, but to the knowledge they have bestowed upon me.
No, he
said-
definitely watched it.
But let me finish, Triton. He states that he just happened to click on the video. He just happened upon that piece of filth randomly. But there's a lot of legwork to get into watching that thing, encrypting files, encryption, whatever the case is. So that's where Plague Mart is now becoming a fucking meme, and yeah, so
It was
that-
like beforehand though. Like you guys are making it seem like people like this like new Plague Moth stuff is like new. Like he's been like criticized for like ever.
I mean, he's also like false flagged a lot of channels too.
Like even on my stream. So like I'll agree with you, Huggy, when I interviewed Plague Moth on my stream. Like I was more on his side. And like I still don't like TCR in any way. But on like the Plague Moth stream, like the only like my biggest thing with him though is that like TCR got like pretty much railed on that stream by everybody.
Wait.
But
Wait, why don't you like TCR? Like, what did he
I
do?
just think the guy's a fucking wiener. But
How? Like, I mean, he's
Listen,
he's the one that's being getting false flagged, and he had a right to call out Plague
Triton.
Moth for more stuff.
You can
Right,
still
and he
dislike
was-
somebody
yeah,
and wish
like,
that they
of
were
course
false
you can if
flagged.
he's getting false
Yeah,
flag.
true.
And
I mean, you can
I'm not
dislike him, but I'm just saying.
Triton.
I'm just saying.
Well,
It
why
seems
is
like
it
you're
trying
more
to
defending
justify
Plague
with
Moth.
this?
Well,
I
Badwick,
literally
uh,
think he's a fucking wiener. That's it.
Badwick, the
Triton.
problem is
Agree.
the narrative is though that you like Plague Moth more than TCR, and so TCR was like saying like you're a Plague Moth simp.
I don't know where this whole Plague Moth simp shit came from because I've had Plague Moth on 2 streams and I was friendly with him. And the whole thing on that stream when I interviewed Plague Moth with Lamp and Assistant Sailor is that every time we asked Plague Moth for evidence and proof, he said it's coming out in a video the next day. It's coming out in a video the next day. That is
Like
the
Mama
only
Max.
reason.
that
But
video
that is
ain't
the
coming
only
out.
reason on that fucking stream TCR got fucking like destroyed because at least I'll give TCR credit. At least that guy was answering the questions. Plague Moth didn't. So then, like, what can you do if he's not going to answer the questions?
To him.
You know what I mean?
Well-
He's like, the video's coming out tomorrow. The video's coming out tomorrow. So like, me, Lamp, and Assistant Sailor were like, okay, I guess we're gonna fucking see the video. Then when it came out, it was fucking nothing. There's nothing in the video. It was
Ta-da!
garbage. And that is
Well,
like my criticism to Plague Moth is that like he can't like actually really defend a lot of the fucking accusations made against him.
Well, based upon your argument, Badwick, I'm convinced you are a Plague Moth simp, and it's time to cancel you now, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah, sorry. Let's
No,
go.
I like.
Let's get that smear
Here's
campaign
my
going.
thing with TCR, and he won't ever tell anybody this because he's fucking like a wiener. I for how upset that guy was in that fucking stream, I offered to take the stream down for him, and he said no. So as much as he wants to bitch about that stream and the dog piles and all that, I still let people call in one at a time on him. And
Dude, he
Lamp-
was whining the whole fucking time about like, oh
Why?
my god, the chat, and like, dude, just fucking
and I
turn off
made
the
it
chat.
emoji only.
He
I
was
made
crying
it
over
emoji-
chat.
Yes.
Partially,
And
yeah.
Abby
Oh,
Blackbird,
words.
and Abby Blackbird
Oh,
was like
Oh,
who set
jeez.
him
Yeah.
off.
Who
did
cares?
she break his heart or something?
No, Abby Lily did the Abby thing, which
She
is
called
called
him
him out on bullshit. And
She
also,
tried-
TCR was saying that, oh, I'm autistic. I didn't know these things. Shut the fuck up about you being autistic. For fuck's
Is
sake.
it everybody
I'm
here
autistic. I'm autistic.
Pretty
I'm
much, yeah.
autistic. I'm autistic.
Exactly.
We're all fucking spurgs, so.
But listen, but at the end of the day, don't it look. If you allow chat to get the best of you, get the fuck off of the fucking thing, and just do it. What he did was he just made demands on the Badwick team. No, Badwick, I want this person out. If you don't do this, I'm gonna leave. Like, shut the fuck up, leave. If you don't feel comfortable with something,
Get him.
leave.
Huggy, to be honest, I think I'm pretty charitable for most fucking people.
You were charitable, but the thing
that's
is
my
that
whole
he
thing.
whined.
I don't have anything personal like against the guy. I just think he's a fucking wiener. That's it. Like,
I agree. I agree. I agree.
I don't like.
Wiener,
I don't
eh?
like. I'm not here to like bash him or say the things he's saying's wrong or anything like that. I just think the guy's a fucking wiener.
All right, you say it one more time. I'm going to take a shot.
It's like the equivalent of an
TCR
older guy saying
He's
punk
a
all the time.
fucking wiener. There you go.
Nah,
Take it.
TCR gets more bitches than you.
Oh,
Ooh, You gonna take that?
fairness,
Kids,
in
you gonna take
fairness,
that,
Badwick,
kids. The
Badwick's
guy
married. He
jacked
shouldn't be
off
getting
with
bitches.
fucking Bluey. What are you fucking talking about? He gets
Yeah, no, that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? Why were you not fucking paying attention, Triton?
Probably
Right?
not.
Ryan
Okay.
pipes into half of a conversation and then immediately thinks about something else.
Listen, this conversation is going more wide right than the Buffalo Bills' field goal attempt.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
All right, Flatley. You had questions for people on this panel.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I totally forgot
Dun,
my
dun.
interview questions. Let me pull up my notes.
Oh,
Dun,
he
dun,
wrote them
dun, dun.
down.
He's made fun of. I swear
Dude,
to
I
God.
was pulled completely off guard by this because we started
Matt,
talking about plague
Matt,
moth
do you have
and
any questions? Seeing that Flatley fucking said
It's
he had-
fumbling.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, but I will in a second for sure.
I got
Are
it.
you-
All right.
Wait.
I'm
Are
going
you
from the
eating
top to the
something, Matt?
bottom. You guys
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Let him eat. Let him eat. Let him eat. Ashers.
Sorry.
Ashers. As
What's
a member of the WallSmashers, is this a podcast or show? I don't know the difference. Whatever.
Whatever. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
What can you do for the show that someone else can't?
What the fuck is this, Flatley?
Hey,
I
I
have-
want
Is
to
he
see
interviewing
them
her?
struggle.
Why do you want to hear me struggle? That's kind of weird, first of all. And second of all, I'm here because I'm funny, you dick.
I don't want to be here anymore, Badwick.
Okay. I want to ask you guys. So, LolCow podcast is on fire right now. How do you guys feel about that? Like Boogie, Keem, and Winds of Redemption and Tommy C.
I don't really like Keemstar all that much. He's had me blocked for like a year and a half now. No
You
offense,
actually-
Ashers. What's up?
You
None
actually like not like
taken?
Keemstar, like,
Oh shit! Speaking of Keemstar,
Oh,
Ashers,
oh.
I'm coming back at you. Okay.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ,
no,
what?
like-
Listen,
How upset were you when we all removed your mod status in the Keemstar Show Discord? Because I know you blocked me right after that.
I wasn't upset at all.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, you should talk to the people around you then. They said you were very upset. So we all thought you hated us. We wanted us dead or some shit. Never mind. That was false. I was gaslit. Never mind.
I've never said I wanted anybody dead, okay?
Oh, we were
Whoa.
gaslit then.
Was that a rumor that like you said
Yeah.
This happens all the time. People are coming to me like, "Oh, I heard you said this and I heard you said that." And I'm like,
Who the fuck do you hang around with, Ashers?
not very many people, but geez. Ooh, okay.
It's a
But-
smaller list
but-
to go through.
by the
because
way, Badwick,
I know,
to
like,
answer
so-
your Badwick, to answer your question. To answer your question. Did you really expect this fucking LOL cast to be anything? Boogie's a fucking retard.
I
Wings
expected-
is another retard, and Tommy's Tommy. Okay,
I'm
go-
gonna say this
Tommy-
now, but all of Keemstar's last endeavors have been handing other people basically revitalized careers or a career to start with, and they've all fumbled the bag on them.
Yep.
But,
That's it.
but okay, but here's the thing though, Flatley. Let me ask you something.
Yup.
You're a fan of Are you a fan of Boogie? Were you ever a fan of Boogie?
Nah, not really.
Okay. Well, okay.
He's
fair
lying,
enough.
Huggy. He's the biggest fucking fan of Boogie.
Oh
What-
yeah, I got all his
Let me
merch right next to DSP.
Let me ask you this question to everyone. If once you saw the documentary, would you put any stock or any
In
type
Boogie?
of faith in Boogie like if you had a show and you're like, Boogie, you're perfect for the show,
It's a
would you
gamble.
think
I
that Boogie
Keemstar
would
gambled.
able to carry a show?
Nah, I
And
think
make
me
it
and my girl
powerful.
are gonna message Boogie's girl and have a smoke sesh with her though.
No,
That's gonna
I
be
think
on the
no.
list.
So like for Huggy, your question though, I think he had Wings of Redemption and Boogie, and I think he knew well ahead of time what he was getting into. He did a fucking boxing event with both these fucks, but that was why I
It
think
wasn't a
brought
box.
Tommy
No,
in.
Badwick,
No, but
Badwick, my
what-
guy. That was not boxing. It was just Boogie being a piece of fucking meat, and fucking Wings of Redemption being the retired version of Rocky. That's all
But
the fuck it was.
Anyways,
It was
but
that fucking
It's like
fast.
two giant polar bears rubbing up on each other.
but it also made
It
a
was
shit ton of money. It was a
boxing. Stop it.
successful event for Keemstar. But what I'm saying though is I think that's why he also brought Tommy in with like expectations that Tommy would help get this fucking thing going. But then
I
there
like
was,
Tommy,
like,
but I think he
drama with
fumbled.
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
How did Tommy fumble?
Yeah, wait,
I don't know.
what?
They'll be going at it or in an in-depth discussion, and then he'll just laugh and it just pulls me out of it. I'm like, why is he
Well,
laughing
did you
like
not
that?
see Nicholas Diorio made kind of like a video about that though, explaining
I did
like
not.
the situation with Tommy, where Tommy was told he was too aggressive by Keemstar on one episode. And
I don't think he was aggressive enough. I'm gonna be real.
But
'Cause
then,
Tommy
but
likes to
that's
stir
'cause
shit up, and
Keemstar
that's
said
when
he
it
was
gets
too
good.
aggressive. So then he wasn't
Ah.
allowed to be aggressive. And then that's like he was. I
Well,
find
you have to push Wings and Boogie to get those moments. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's
Well-
even worse than that though, because like a lot of people in the comments would be like, "Oh yeah, Tommy was actually really good." Like on the second episode, he was like phenomenal, and
Yes.
like they're trying to show fucking Keen like, look, people are liking the way Tommy's acting, and then fucking Keen would pull up like a one like comment where like, "I hate this Tommy guy. I don't know why he keeps talking and
loading up.
laughing in the background."
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
like
didn't
yes,
know
I
that.
watched the fucking video.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I'm gonna say I don't know enough about it, but honestly, the way that came, the last episode that I caught for the locale, he was very fucking low energy, honestly, and it
He
just
didn't say anything.
it didn't hit right. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's just from my perspective.
What
but-
I think what Keem
So-
needed to do was just to back off and let the podcast be a podcast for a while, and then kind of come in every now and then to see how everything's going, and to just let the podcast ride and see what happens. And let them be organic. Let them gain chemistry
Right.
together, and then when crazy shit happens, now you have three people that have been interacting with each other a bunch of times. Now the chemistry's there, and now you can really have fun. That's my opinion.
right. and
So
also,
Tommy was told to lay off then?
He was told he was being too aggressive in one
Okay.
episode, and then when he laid off, he was told he laid off too much, and it was just trying to find
That's
like
what
a
I
middle
was
ground.
seeing. Like he was fumbling the bag a little bit because I would see him on his other show and he'd be like super on top of somebody. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then it was like that's just what I noticed lately. All right, well, never mind. Maybe my opinion's invalid though.
that's
but
what I don't get.
The
So,
first few episodes are really good. You know what I'm saying?
So is Locale
I mean,
Live dead
not really.
now officially, or are they or are they
I
gonna?
think they're still gonna go on.
Didn't they release a recording today?
Anybody?
Yeah, the recording was taken like a week ago or something like that. It was
Yeah.
right before
Now,
their live
Which
stream.
I heard that Ethan Ralph's going on Locale Live, apparently.
He already was.
He already did.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
That was the
What-
last. That's what we were talking about. The episode.
What about
before.
what about the rumors of Christian being on there?
That'd be
didn't
amazing.
happen.
Oh, hell
that
no.
was part of the
Let me-
drama. Like,
Oh,
Let
that's
me ask
part of
you
the
guys
drama?
wait, let me ask you guys this question. If speaking of which, if let's say not recording a cam or all the other podcasts in this community was able to pull out off having an interview with either Ethan Ralph or Chris Chan, right? Do you think it would do numbers like legitimately thousands or 2,000
I
views?
think Chris
Yes or
Chan
no?
would pull a ton of numbers if you did.
Well,
that.
yeah, and if you get
Ethan
Ethan
Ralph,
Ralph and
not
Chris
as
Chan in
much.
this, well, I mean, but if, at the same time, if you get Ethan Ralph in the same room with Chris Chan, that would be an epic
Oh.
fucking episode.
Chris
But
Chan
you
would just
guys-
leave, though. What are you talking about? Chris Chan would just leave. It would never happen.
Well,
But you
I'm
guys know that
saying
Ethan
either or.
Ralph actually was outside of Chris Chan's
Yeah.
was a hotel room and recorded that shit live. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, no, I remember the Ethan
Yeah.
Ralph's photo with it.
My
Uh,
but my question is okay. So as I see it right now, right, Ethan Ralph is right now it's 12,000 K views. That's nice. I think it's pretty good. I think for if let's say not recording got fucking Ethan Ralph and had the interview like that, I think I think this will be more because you have to understand something. The shows like not recording camera whatnot, you have people that have dynamic, have relationships and whatnot. They know how to feed up one another, and they have, and they have questions. The fact that these two idiots, Boogie and Wings, couldn't make this must-see TV, and the fact that the fact that I don't know how many people knew about it, but it wasn't blow up on my timeline. There was no promotion to it, so you could give the golden egg to these fucking people, and they still fumble the bag. I think that's I think that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, it died out because there's no promotion like with the Keemstar
Oh.
show.
Mhm.
In my opinion,
I-
with the Keem show, people like when it was Salvo and Keem, like there was promotion out of the Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, word of mouth. Other streamers be talking about it. You know when it's time for the Keem show. Lolcast,
Well, Huggy,
it's
that'll
all
bring
over
you another
Lolcast Live
one.
Instagram.
pull a lot of like live viewers though. Like
Yeah.
Ashers, you're a mod
Yeah.
in that. Like, what's the average for the viewers they pull?
It ranges from
Isn't it like
well,
20,000 to 30?
no, not
No.
20. We're ranging about 1,500 to 2,500 and
Ooh.
exceeding that with Ethan Ralph.
For like for a channel with like what is it, like 23K subs? That's fucking
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
That's not a bad audience. So like
You also
I
got
don't-
to take into account the caliber of the people on the show. Like you could have Lol Cow Live, right? And then you could compare it to Mom's Basement, where pretty much the only promo was FaZe Banks' tweet, and got all the FaZe fanboys on board with that show immediately. What is it like? They had what, like 2 million monthly listeners or something on that show? Something
But
crazy
yeah,
like that.
uh-huh.
And it was just FaZe Banks and Keem, and they'd have like a guest every now and then.
like so here's my thing though, like Boogie's audience is arguably dead. Wings of Redemption's audience is arguably dead.
Yeah,
So
you're
like
trying to kick a dead horse.
But no, but like honestly, you're arguing about promotion. Like other than like Keemstar and Tommy tweeting out that they're on LolCal Live, like what do you want? Like even if Boogie
You know why I want Badwick? You know why I want consistency. Because Boogie boosts his fucking suicidal tendencies more than his own fucking show.
Signal
but
boost.
those
Huh?
are like those are people like documented Boogie and like laughing at him that
But
follow him. You know that,
but
right?
here's the thing though. Boogie likes to boost his fucking sadness and his depression, and the fact that his life is shit more than his successes.
Bro,
The
Boogie
Huggy,
fucking
gets
what's gonna
like 20
happen?
likes on a tweet. Where like
Give it a
Like-
year. This is what's gonna happen with Lol Cow Live, right? The show itself is gonna start dying off, but then you're gonna have all the clippers who upload to their other channels. They do this with Boogie, they do this with DSP, they do this with Wings. Those channels are gonna be making more money in like 2 or 3, clips than these actual channels will in months. It's
I
gonna
agree
happen
with
Lol Cow
Flatley.
Live.
So,
I agree
Huggy,
with
I got a
Flatley,
question.
Take the bag.
I got a question for you, Huggy. If you're concerned, why
Yeah.
don't you just volunteer to be their PR guy?
How about
Ooh.
I don't I would rather fucking swim with sharks than be a PR guy for those two morons.
Yeah, I would
I'm
dip my
And-
nuts in broken glass than be their
Boogie,
PR
why are you so
consultant.
against both of them? So
I
much.
because
because they're fat.
Boogie. No, it's not because of fat.
Because they're
Fuck
white,
you.
isn't it? You racist
I think it's
piece of
because they're
shit.
fat. Maybe it's the ramen hair. I don't know.
It's because this motherfucker literally said on his documentary, I was about to kill myself, so I decided to put myself into knee deep in whore meat. That's why I lost all my money because I wanted to go fuck bitches. And
Makes
then
sense.
now he realizes that he wants to live. Now he needs to be a whore again. No, I'm not. I don't
I mean,
subscribe
come on.
to
If you
the.
had that level of money, you would definitely want to go swim in it, in a bunch of
Swim in
pussy,
pussy.
wouldn't you?
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Rev,
Huggy
Rev,
if you
hates
look like him,
suicidal
yeah.
people. He hates
Rev,
depressed people.
It's one thing if you say I want to fuck whores and then you fuck up, but then he literally said on the documentary, I didn't think I was going to survive a year, so
Well, now
I
he
was going to
fucks
do what
kids,
was going
Huggy,
to.
so what do you got
Can
to
I
say
ask
against
you a
that?
No,
question,
Oh,
Boogie?
God.
That's it. That's all. Like the Wings of Redemption, Wings is okay. Like maybe I'm being naive, but I figure Wings redeemed himself. Like he worked out, he got the surgery. He's trying to be a good person. Maybe I'm being naive on that point, but Boogie will never change. Boogie out here trying to lean into the fucking fact that his his girlfriend looks exactly like his ex-wife, but much younger. Like I know she's 20, but she looks way younger than that. And the fact that team in the league, regardless if they were private or not, in the league, they were shitting on his life, saying that, oh, Boogie's a pedophile, Boogie's a pedophile. And yet he still wants to do business with someone that thinks that he is a pedophile. Like, do you have any type of decorum? Do you have any type of fucking a dignity to you? you walked on all fours and say, "I'm sorry, Daddy Keem. I'm sorry, Nicholas Diorio. Please forgive me. Please, I'm so sorry for being a bad person." Like at some
Yeah, that
point, you
shit
should
was
have.
fucking retarded. Like that shit's like Boogie. Come on, bro. You're a grown ass
Listen,
man. Why are you sucking up and saying, "I'm sorry, Daddy King"? Like that's fucking stupid. That's just so
I will
autistic.
Okay.
look.
Okay. Can we expect
I will
anything
admit.
else
Wait,
from
wait.
him?
Actually, one second. I just want. I want one more sentence. I got. I will
Uh
admit that
It's gonna take
I
about
am
10
a fuck
minutes.
up.
Right.
Okay, fine, Ashes, you can go. I'm sorry.
But why are we expecting anything like more from Boogie? Like Boogie is Boogie, and if Boogie wanted to change,
Oh.
he would have by now.
Yeah,
Like
Huggy, how long have you known of Boogie? How long have you like followed Boogie? I'm just kind of curious. Like, are you only
I-
known of Boogie for like the last year?
no, I've known Boogie for the last I've known of Boogie for the last 3 years, and I've
like-
been
Oh,
getting to
wow.
know him better, like
How
this
about
year.
you, Huggy? How long have you known of Boogie?
Well, I'm gonna push the clock. I've known Boogie. I've known of Boogie since the Francis WoW days. I think
Then why are you
2007.
surprised about any of this? This is like nothing different that
He
he's.
is. Here's the thing. At some fucking point, you would at least understand that you have success. If you are broadcasting the fact that you were going to kill yourself on a daily basis, right? At some point, just do it. Just, just, just,
Oh,
just do it because
Listen up.
at some fucking, well,
Jesus.
listen, wait, at some fucking point, bro, like people are taking pity on you, and the moment
you
he
just
takes
tell
that,
Boogie to kill himself.
the moment he takes his shotgun to his
Disavow.
mouth. The moment he takes his shotgun to his mouth, or the moment he dies of fucking blood
Hell
cancer,
yeah.
Oh,
you know what's
damn.
going to end up happening? Everyone in this fucking community is going to, everyone in this fucking community is going to, it's going to forget or they're going to neuralize themselves of all the bad shit they be saying about Boogie and give Boogie his flowers. Oh, Boogie, you're so kind. Boogie was such a good guy. Boogie was a pillar of the fucking community, and then it's gonna all wash away. And you know what? The one thing that Boogie wanted in life, he'll get in death, which is acceptance. So
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
as
Tell us how you really feel, Huggy.
I know.
Huggy, how do you feel about McJuggernuggets making his whole channel up then?
McJuggernuggets is a
Oh my
fake.
god.
In my personal opinion, McJuggernuggets is a fucking moron, and here's why. According to Boogie, I don't have the video. I don't have the video to point it out. But I remember this distinctly that Boogie said that McJuggernuggets told him about the cryptocurrency thing. And in the video, he said specifically that if he lost any money in the venture, that McJuggernuggets was going to cover his losses. Here's the thing. Unless he's lying about it, or
Hate you
whatnot,
for
or
that.
maybe they did in secret, McJuggernuggets never tried to save Boogie from himself. And he's not a good friend. And McJuggernuggets is on another. He's fucked too. Like everything in that Boogie community is fucked. That's how I feel.
Ashers, do you think do you think Locale Live is gonna fail? I feel like out of everyone in this call, you're like pretty invested into it. So like, what's your perception of it?
Gonna be a little biased. She's a mod.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm asking her flatly, because she is more involved in it.
I don't think it's going to fail, but I don't think that Boogie and I don't think Boogie's gonna last.
Ooh.
I would like to see Tommy stick around. And I would love to see Wings stick around. So Keem, stop making fucking pedo jokes, or I'm going to come over there. Never mind.
Let's go.
Asher, call Keemstar out.
Oh, that's easy. Keem, stop. Just stop with the pedo jokes. Get more organized. And I can't really tell you anything else to do, man.
Do
Like-
you and Keemstar actually like talk?
Sometimes.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Baller.
Flatley and Matt, did you guys have any questions though for them?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Ashers, are we cool?
Say no.
Wait,
Come
what's the
on.
lore?
We're-
What's the lore
Long
between
pause.
Ashers and Matt? Hold on.
We're neutral.
We're neutral. All right,
Mhm.
What does
bet.
that
All right,
mean?
that's better than last year.
If
Ashers, you called into like now recording, right?
no, I did
Oh.
2 or maybe 3 episodes with now recording.
Yeah, she did a couple episodes. She called in once to debate Leia. I like Ashers.
On my honor.
Yeah, I've always
Well, that
liked
was what we
Ashers.
talked about last episode. Echo's like talked to Ashers for like over a year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whoa!
no,
She's the homie.
Of course,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, she's the homie.
Yeah.
bet.
No, Matt, he
Hey.
hasn't seen my boobs.
Thank you.
but he's still giving her like over hundreds of dollars.
That's not even true. That's not even in the
Nope.
episode. That's not in nothing. You just came up with
That's-
that shit.
Yeah, that's not true. I'm not receiving any payments from Echo.
Yeah,
Echo, you have
No,
to jump
okay,
on
I'm gonna
that
be
so
fucking real on this
fast.
shit. Every time someone ever mentions like I give $1 to anybody, I get fucking like 3 or 4 messages like, so like why haven't I gotten money? And I'm just like, I don't give out money. I swear to fucking God, dude.
Echo, what's
God
the
bless
standard
America.
of you to give someone money in this community?
What's the standard to give money?
Like for you to give money to a chick in this community, what like is there a criteria they have to meet?
Kids or no
I'm
kids?
not gonna give the fucking criteria because then I'm
No,
gonna have
I
fucking.
want the criteria. There's obviously one. Then if you're like, I'm not going to get the criteria, there obviously is one.
I mean,
What's
it's
the criteria,
never off.
Echo?
It's never off the top of my head. It's usually just in the moment.
Do they have to send you boobs, or is it
No.
more of like an emotional like relationship?
It's never emotional.
It's never emotional. So then what do you get out of it?
Wow.
What do you get out of it then, Echo?
No, okay, the money's never emotional.
You need to see
Well,
a
I mean-
counselor, bro.
Look,
No,
I
if
am
you-
not talking
well,
on this any further.
No, I mean, Echo. If you've got that mentality, why don't you just get a prostitute then?
Dog, that's what I'm
'Cause I
saying.
don't pay for sex.
Well, you just pay for sexy DMs.
No.
Okay.
Who pays for sex when you're stronger than them?
Flatley, do you have any questions for them?
Fuck. I literally just had one.
Fuck every
Sure.
fucking time I
Fuck.
ask you, Flatley. Flatley,
Well, let me get off on a topic, bro.
You've been asking for like a month. I want to come on to WallSmashers. I want to come on to
I know. I had some beef with fucking Demented and Huggy, and then that shit went to
Why-
the wayside because
why-
Oh
Demented
man,
can't
Demented
show
was
up.
Demented's
Like I
pissed.
said, wait, Badwick, wide right. This whole you should
Wide
call
right.
this conversation wide right.
Why
Fuck.
white?
Huggy,
I
have
wanted
no
to-
idea.
I wanted to
Yeah.
shit talk
Wild
Demented,
Weiss.
bro.
Wild Weiss.
Badwick,
I-
shut up. You're Canadian. Go fuck yourself.
Demented's actually mad at me that I said he is fired. I got like a
Why?
whole
He-
DM.
he
from him.
what?
He's
He's fucking
pissed.
retarded.
He's pissed. He was
Bro,
like,
Listen.
that dude like didn't come on the episode, right? And then showed up in a VC like an hour later. didn't that
not even
happen?
an hour later, like fucking like half an hour later. He was like,
No,
"What?"
not even. No. It was like 5 minutes after we ended recording.
Yeah, it
He
was
was-
brutal. I was like,
It was
"Fuck that,
literally
you're done."
as we left the VC.
He was very mad. He
was very mad.
because he's like, "Why are you guys bullying me for? I was at the gym trying to better my life. Why do we give a fuck about a podcast for?" And I'm like, "But Demented, you said you wanted to be a part of the podcast. You said you wanted to spread the word of Jesus. Why the fuck are you backing out now? What the fuck?"
No,
And then
like, I
he
mean,
just
Yeah, did
gave him a
Demented hate
bull-
Jesus now?
No,
No.
Demented he doesn't want to be a part of the podcast. So
Well,
it's like,
how is he going to
okay,
spread God's word?
no,
I don't
think,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
sorry.
Demented wanted to be part of it because I think, like, low key, he still wants to be part of the community. I just,
No,
think-
really?
I just don't think he's like. I feel like he thought he would be welcomed back. I really do. But
He
I don't
can be welcome
That's
back.
I
You
know
know
he
how he can be
theorized.
welcome back by making content that way. That's what he could do, but he doesn't want to make content. He just wants to work out and shave his head. That's it.
Well, Matt,
I
you've
work
been
out.
around in the community like for longer than a lot of people. Do you
Mhm.
think he could have made a way back into the community?
Demented? No.
Yeah.
No.
Like actually, like even if he just started making commentary videos and shit like that.
He will always be known as a guy. It's the same as Ghosty. He'll always be. He could like be an orbiter and like donate and like maybe interact with like the smaller guys. But I don't think he could ever really grow.
No.
It just would be seen as a sperg.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I mean, anybody can grow if they really like put their time into it.
That's
Shut
so
up,
true.
Triton.
Even if they're shit. I mean, even if they're shitty people.
Yeah, dude. With enough time, anyone can grow.
I don't know if you can do that with a small community though, because it's such
You just
a
have to
niche
find. You
audience.
just have to find a way to make your community larger. You just have to have the connections, and boom, you could be a shitty person.
Don't grow outside the niche, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, why do you
Which
think we
is-
have shitty
Triton,
people?
that
as
wasn't the
celebrities?
question, bro. That wasn't the question. The question was, could they make a comeback in this community
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Demented can make a comeback.
if he did it outside the community?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Okay, there you go.
What do you
be a
mean? What do you mean
comeback.
outside of the
Good
community?
statements,
What do you
true.
mean doing? What do you mean come back outside the community?
So Matt is saying, I agree with him, that he'll forever be known in this community as the dead baby guy, right?
Yeah.
Just like how Ghosty is. So everyone in this call knows that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like half somebody's live stream in the small commentary community, all right?
Okay,
There's
yeah,
no
I
way you're
agree.
gonna grow. There's no way you're gonna grow in the small commentary community unless you grow outside of it. Then, so he
Yeah, that
won't be
actually
able to
makes
come back.
sense. You know,
All
He
I
won't be able to
think
come
so
back.
for
unless I mean, a lot of
Elemental-
people. I mean, people need to stop holding grudges. I feel like as long as Demented's not doing that stuff again, I feel like people should not be holding
Hey, it's
grudges.
one dead baby too many. All right.
It's not really a grudge. It's more or less that, like, if you want to come back as a creator, there are gonna be other creators that are not gonna be amped to.
Well, to be fair,
to have you
Flatley,
on.
I'm sorry. To be
No,
fair,
no, go ahead.
Flatley, to be fair, Flatley, you were the executioner of his career because
Wait,
if it
was
wasn't
he?
for he was
Wait, I'll disagree with that.
no. Badwick, you're not going to disagree
I would
on
He
say
doesn't.
no.
He doesn't
No,
know, Huggy. He doesn't know.
Okay, he
No,
doesn't know. I'm
I would
doesn't
say
know.
Flatley like was part of it because I was in the same fucking sin bin shit, and I called Flatley like as this shit was going down with fucking Demented. I know like one down.
Badwick,
Just-
Badwick. I was in the call when he was admitting everything. I was the
Sure,
one
Yes.
but I
pressuring
don't.
him.
But Flatley, look, I'm gonna be honest though. I don't think you live streaming single handedly took Demented down.
No.
It wasn't a
I
live.
think it's the combination of everyone
It
else
was a start.
who fucking did it.
Badwick. It was Ember Lily and Flatley were in a call with Demented. Flatley just no bullshit gave him questions, and he admitted to everything. He admitted everything right on the spot, and he uploaded the video.
I think what everyone else was
destroyed-
questioning about.
You
and
don't
just-
think it's when he got exposed?
Flatley exposed him.
For
Flatley
lying?
exposed him. He did.
It wasn't
I was
Cozy's fault?
there. No, I was there. I was there for all the evidence. I was there for all of the fucking bullshit, fucking red tape, whatnot, Charlie thing.
Didn't he
from-
fucking lie to you guys for like another 3 hours? And that's why Doug and Mari
We
sent me
had
a
a-
bunch of DMs.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
wasn't
Doug
that
and
live on the
Mari were
stream?
Doug and Mari were there at the beginning of the night when we sent him. We originally were sending him Discord messages, and because he wouldn't answer a call with any of us, because I had sent him the seal of the Louisiana State birth certificate change. I was like, this doesn't add up, bro. Can we call? And he just wasn't responding to me, right? And so then there was Doug and Mari or whatever in a call for at midnight or something, and then me, Ember, and then another person was there. I don't know if he wants to be named or not, but we ended up getting him into a call because we were already in another call saying this doesn't add up because we were basically playing telephone game from that Discord to our Discord. It was super fucking gay. And then we eventually got him in there. We're like, all right, I don't know what you're telling them, but it's not adding up here. This doesn't add up. This doesn't add up. These dates don't line up. Here's I even got him all the way down to the Louisiana State birth certificate or certification office, just asking about the seal and everything. Whole phone call is recorded. I still have it too. We just asked him just flat out, and it got all the way down to the baby wasn't real. The baby actually never existed. The girl never actually existed. He never actually went to prison, which we all kind of already knew. But it was even just the small things, like, do you even know how to load a gun? Do you even know what heroin looks like in the needle? Like he's like lying about all this other stuff, and it took 7 hours to get that out
Fucking
of him.
stolen valor over here.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? And then
So
it even got down to like the
you're
gangs in
referring
the
to that-
area.
I know the Discord you're referring to. So you guys
Oh, this
might
was
have
a
had
private
that-
one. This was a call. Like
Yes,
we all.
this is the Ember's Discord and shit.
No. This is just like a group disc. Like you know how you get like a group DM going.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like.
So
that.
he might have said that to you guys then, but he still denied everything publicly.
No, he denied everything that night.
Why was he so angry at Salvo, and then to this day he still blames Salvo for exposing him?
Because Salvo
this
called
day.
him out.
So I was the
then
first one to get
that
the
is
ball
the
rolling.
person who exposed him.
It's
That's
Salvo. I'm not gonna say
this.
that Salvo may have got some bait thrown at him. Someone may have sent him some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It was Cozy
And then-
thought. Cozy
and
thought
then-
was the one on Twitter.
It was a cozy thought. I'm telling Badwick, when me and Flatley are telling you this, and mind you, we were both telling you this, it wasn't cozy thought. Let's leave it like that. It wasn't cozy thought. It was someone else. And
Whose
Salvo,
spot was it?
so it was just someone that me and Flatley know that's it. We know the person that did it. It was a
Oh,
third
yeah.
party person, and they decided to expose Demented through Salvo. Because Salvo had a platform at the time, and
Yup.
Demented got fucking mad, and then Demented wanted to post baby pictures and post a birth certificate, and that's when Flatley and his crack team of investigators looked at the evidence, and they nailed him to they nailed the donkey tail. And that's what
So-
happened. And
Whatever our group was getting sent the same thing because we were looking into it. Because once he started saying that, like he was like, Ember talked to me a month before his downfall, saying that he was on the phone crying about a dead baby or some shit. I was like, that's a little fucked up. I don't remember him ever having a kid. So that's when the ball started rolling. So this person was, because I didn't want to reach out to Salvo. None of us in our group wanted to reach out to Salvo, but this guy wanted to. So, give him the wicker basket of stuff. He walked on over to Salvo's community, dropped it off, and then came back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but
That's how that all started.
But in the end, Demented got outed. Demented is very sad. Then Demented was given the opportunity by Badwick to come back online to be a big shot. And he failed because he doesn't want to put the effort. He doesn't want to put the effort. He doesn't want to put the effort into being a big shot. He doesn't want to do podcasts. He doesn't want to do shows. He doesn't want to do nothing. So what the fuck ever. If he's happy with his life, be happy. But don't get mad that he got fired off of a podcast that you really didn't give a fuck about.
I'm so sorry. I'm still on the other. Who are you guys referring to that is afraid to be named?
Why would we
name
tell
them.
you that? What the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Why?
Why the fuck would we tell you that?
Private. It's
private, bro.
That's it. Like we keep it. We keep it simple. Flatley is the figurehead. Flatley was the Maury Povich of that fucking debunking.
Was out
and
there. I was making phone calls, bro.
He was making phone calls, bro, and we're going to keep it like that. That's it. No one else needs to know about nothing. All you need to know about Badwick is Demented fucked up.
Ooh,
Demented
even
the fucking
Milltown got a
retard,
whiff of it too. Even Milltown.
and
got a whiff
Milltown
of it.
got
They
yeah,
referred to-
That's what she said.
yeah, Milltown and Valid I think got a whiff of that.
Oh,
shit too.
that. So in order for us to talk to Milltown, we had to go through valid opinions at that time too. This sounds
Yeah.
so snaky, bro, but it's like
Yeah.
it just never sat well with me that this motherfucker would just be lying. Because you hear him talk and you automatically know, right? Like when he's talking about prison, like, you automatically know. It's like, okay. You couldn't even tell me your cell block number or your prison inmate number, bro.
If
You have
you-
no idea what soup is or a scoop of cheese. You have no idea how to trade soupies. You have no idea how to lift weight or anything like that. Push paper inside the prison. You have no idea what any of that terminology means anyways. Like you didn't
But
go to
you know-
prison. You didn't even
but
go
you know
to
what-
jail.
But you know what's funny, Flatley? I'm sorry to interrupt you. You know what's funny? A year ago, a year ago today, it was the Royal Rumble, right?
Right.
I remember this vividly. He said to everyone in the call, "I had to go fight someone because they were
Oh,
bothering my
shit.
father."
Yup.
right? And I'm on parole, right? The day
I'm
after
on
that, guess what
parole,
happened?
yup.
The day after that, guess what happened? Oh, hi guys, how you doing?
Oh,
Guys,
jeez.
if you're on parole and you violate parole,
You
wouldn't that
can't
mean
go
you will
anywhere
go
on
to jail?
parole.
Would that mean you go to jail? Wouldn't it mean that you get booked? It wasn't booked. He's full of shit.
Well, sometimes on parole, you're on bail bonds. I've had a
Yeah.
couple of friends that were on bail bonds. Once you violate that, your bail bonds is revoked and you immediately go. Like,
But yeah,
unless
he
another bail
was,
bonds company wants to take you up and finance you, you're pretty much in the bin.
but he never mentioned that, Flatley. He never mentioned that. He never said he was out on
Well,
bail.
you didn't
He
know
was
how
just like,
bail bonds companies worked in Louisiana either. I mean,
well,
we don't have bail
he
bonds in New York because it's catch and release now, but
exactly, yeah, exactly. But do you see what I'm trying to say? The method it was a nice fellow, but he lied for no fucking reason. He didn't even use his gangster mentality to get any type of views.
Jesus.
He was just
Can I ask a question? Did you guys not think from the jump that there was something weird about that guy? Like
no.
you guys were the
I
first
did.
people that interacted with him.
Yes and
well,
no. Was like
Matt.
off camera, he was like a completely different person. You know what I mean?
He yelled
He was like
about
a normal
Abby.
kid.
Sounds like
He yelled
Salvo.
about
I
Abby,
was like,
bro.
what the
Brother,
fuck?
do you remember those days?
Yeah.
Remember when Abby was shit talking Demented and his grandfather, and he said he wanted to do bad things to Abby? He was trying to be a gangster. Yes, he's very extreme. I didn't think he was a fucking liar. Not until he lied about the parole thing. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, it took me a while. It took everyone a while,
You guys
honestly.
got to
And
realize that like 80% of the people you interact with on Discord are probably lying about something.
Very true.
I didn't really think about that until recently,
yeah, I
about
mean,
last year, because I was just very trustworthy. Well, it's also not the first person to tell. At the very beginning, Chris, he ended up messaging me. He's like, "Hey, he's full of shit," and I said, oh, "Okay, yeah, whatever, man." But I never really like
put two and
thought
two
about it.
together.
I never took his advice. He basically telling me, he's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
don't fucking interact with that guy." So off the rip, that's an L by me, because I was already told not to. I was
There's
advised,
an elbow over
and I didn't listen.
Don't touch the stove. It's hot. Okay, how hot is it?
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
You're
God.
about to find out.
Jesus
But he's
Christ.
such a nice, like, we would play Minecraft and shit, and he was just chill as fuck, right? Like, oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk about anything, you know what I'm saying? We talked about the universe for like 3.5 hours. That shit was fucking crazy. I was also high as shit.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Okay, so does anyone on this panel have any questions for Flatley or Matt Pitt?
So Flawley, how did it feel? How did it feel when you saw the football go right? Did
I
you
knew it was gonna
cry?
happen. What?
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna be real. So I was super excited, like, oh, we're gonna tie the game up, and then they lined up, and I was like, oh no! And then you felt it in your gut, and everyone else in the room felt it in their gut, and then they missed, and we're like, all right, and then everybody went back to doing what they were doing before.
Well, as we all know, Buffalo's big on missing field goals.
Yeah.
So, just happens.
My dad was like, not once,
Not
but twice
again.
in one lifetime. He's having the fucking Vietnam flashbacks and shit. But it's like everybody was like, no, whatever.
Flatley, was
No,
the person that
really.
you won't name drop Luke?
Who?
Luke?
Who's
Who's
Luke?
Who's Luke?
I am your father.
Luke
For the,
Skywalker?
no, I'm looking into this person.
What person? You're not
he's
gonna
doing
find
live
him,
fucking
bro. You're not
investigation
gonna
during the
find him.
episode?
They're with the other
I don't
people I
know.
did my investigation with. My team, quote unquote. Everyone was making fun of me for.
Because apparently the information came from the Bongle Discord server.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Bongle Discord. What the fuck is
Ooh,
the
he's following the
Bongle?
breadcrumb. Don't worry, he's getting close.
I thought he
Huggy.
said dongle. I was like, what?
That's what I thought too.
That was
That's
getting
what I thought.
close.
Let's see if X marks the spot. Let's see if he knows. Because if he finds out, that's a cookie for the Canadians.
Oh, was it Bad Dog too?
No,
Oh, you're getting very close though. Oh,
very
shit.
close, but not exactly.
He's
Hotter.
getting
All right.
so
Colder.
flustered
Does
by
anyone
this.
have any questions for Flatley or Matt?
No, if I have a question for Matt, I'd ask him anytime. And hi, Flatley.
Hi, Ashers.
Mm,
Ashers, is it true that you hate me?
Who asked that?
Me.
Flatley.
Flatley?
Me.
No, I don't hate you.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, didn't
then.
you ask her that like 30 minutes ago?
I can't remember.
I really don't have the
yeah.
energy to hate anybody. I really don't.
This, but
Hey, you know what?
but-
I'm gonna pull in a special guest for this call.
Here we
Oh
go.
God.
We have a
Ooh.
special guest for the special guest.
That wants to talk about the Why So Demented stuff.
oh boy.
I'm. You guys piqued my interest. I don't like.
Is it
this
Ember
thing.
Lily?
It is.
Can I go? Can I get the fuck out of here?
I am.
Bye, Matt.
Why, Matt's not gonna. fucking-
Ember was our rock and steel for that questioning.
Well,
call.
I don't like this like not name dropping fucking people bullshit.
She's not gonna
It's
name drop
so-
him either.
I doubt it. I don't know.
We'll
You'll
pull her
be
in.
surprised.
So you want it to expose something that we kept private
Yes,
because
absolutely, 100%.
All right, I
I
want
mean,
to
if it's YouTube drama, you should be able to be named. Like, if you're gonna be involved in it, at least be named and publicly. You know.
That's gay.
How's that
That
gay?
is
Unless it's a
That-
woman. We don't name
It's
women.
a snaky if you don't do that.
I'm going to be honest, man. This
Exactly,
has
it's
got to be the
like-
most terminally online bullshit I've ever heard in a
I
while.
know, right?
Probably.
That's the whole point.
How
of
It
this
just
show.
shows-
drama.
That's also just shows that you're a pussy. That you can't be a man. Be like, yeah, I'm the one that leaked that information.
Triton's on my side.
Right,
listen,
they
listen,
arguably leak stuff on you too, so don't worry.
you do
Is it a
understand-
woman or is it a man? Because that'll
I don't
sway
know.
my opinion.
I don't
you
know. I don't know,
do
man.
understand
Are we
that
playing
if I
this
do- wait,
That's
wait,
what it
wait,
sounds
you
like.
do under-
This is
you-
it's such
you
an
do-
obvious answer.
you do understand that if I didn't say anything about Flatley being the one in the investigation, you guys were
So are you not gonna drag fucking Ember in or?
Drag Ember in. Come
I'm
on,
giving her
Badwick.
the
Let's
role. Shut up.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
On this
Okay.
episode of WallSmashers.
Well, you brought up something. I'm fucking curious about it.
His
now.
autism's going off.
Okay, while everyone. Okay,
OMG, hi,
before,
Ember.
Amber.
before we get to Ember right
What's
now,
up?
I just wanted to make a funny point. Isn't it funny that fucking like Demented was talking about like murdering and killing and beating the fuck out of people, and he was like a what is it, born again Christian, and he was just like best friends with fucking Aussie. That was like the funniest shit to me.
Yeah, they're both touching each other's.
All right,
Catholic
Amber, I want to
peepees.
ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, there's some unnamed figure that was responsible for exposing majority of the Why So Demented stuff. It is. Do you know?
I need
this
some
figure?
context here because there's a lot of.
He's trying to
different
lay a
facets.
trap, Ember. He's trying to lay
I'm
a
not
trap
trying to
for
lay
our
it
boy.
down. I don't know why the Why So Demented stuff has to be so secret at this point.
What are we talking about though? Like
Who
what
was
part of
the person who first exposed Why So Demented and that he was lying?
So the person that exposed that he was lying
Yeah.
about all that shit would have been me and Flatley and Bad Dog, but even they wouldn't have done it without me forcing him to tell the truth.
Exactly. There's
Why
that
were
other
you
guy that
so
we're
afraid
getting
of name
information.
dropping Ember?
No, there's the other person too, but
What
Ember was a
other
part of that
person?
call.
What other
Ember was
person?
in-
That's fucking.
I'm not gonna.
pussy.
I'm not selling them out unless. Hold on, I'm sending you my Venmo. Actually, I got
So
you.
Flatley, I need you to tell me who this other
Hey,
person is.
shit.
Huggy
I'll-
apparently
I'll
knows
DM
of
what
him
you.
is
as
the
well.
what role did the other person have here? What is the context?
Crickets.
Okay.
Huggy apparently knows who they were as well.
I was
Well, that-
Come on, Huggy, sell them out. Sell them out.
Wall
Oh,
smashers
no.
first.
Flatley, I
Oh,
really
no.
disagree that that person played any significant role in the exposing of Demented, though.
They were talking with what's his name?
Salvo.
What's his face?
Why
I
are
am
you
totally
totally
on-
to say his name?
Or did you
I'm
just say
totally
that
on the
too?
edge of my seat of this Scooby Doo mystery.
I don't think anyone knows them though. I don't think anyone in here knows them.
Then
Why
are
do you not
so
wanna name
worried about
them?
saying their fucking Discord name?
Yeah, people in here
This
know
is
who that
really
is, Flatley.
autistic.
Oh,
Let's all
okay,
just start naming
yeah.
people.
This is very autistic, coming from the autistic person.
No, I think that Flatley's making a moot point really, Badwick. I disagree that that person had a significant role in this at all. I don't think they did.
Fuck you,
Then why
Flatley.
not say the name?
Right? He's so worried about it.
I think that you could say I
don't
got
wanna-
demented to admit that he was lying, and Eli exposed the flaws with the birth
So he brought
certificate
up
and baby
valid already.
picture.
Okay.
So we can.
Yeah,
Was she
so
gaslighting Salvo the whole time then?
Who?
That's not hard.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. Okay, no, yeah, okay.
yeah.
It's a spider web.
It's a.
How is it a
weird-
spider?
It was
Wow.
Badwick. It
I'm
was
just more
Badwick all
confused.
along.
How is it a spider web? This isn't like that deep. That's why I was like, what the fuck are you talking
There's a
about?
lot of
Who's
ways
this
to hear the
unknown
Huggy even knows
fucking
what's going
person?
Just like watching Badwick squirt. He gets so
I'm not squirming. I just
listen
Dude,
to how
you-
annoyed he
people
is when
I
he's
know
cucked
are
on
You
his
derailed the
content.
fucking podcast for like 20 minutes.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
he
so
did.
angry he got cucked on this.
Let me be the one to stir the pot then, because I don't care about the person that they're protecting. Formal is the person that they're trying not to reference, but I don't believe Formal had
Ah.
any significant role in exposing Demented.
I don't think it
Who
was
the
as big
fuck
as we
is
thought.
formal?
Shut up,
Right?
Triton. Who the fuck are you?
He's a good guy.
I'm
I
Who
like Formal.
cares? No one fucking cares. Like,
Well, obviously you guys do because you've been on it for about
oh
20
fuck
minutes.
you, Rev.
Yeah, no,
I
he's
don't
a
like
good
the whole
guy.
shit. No, fuck you,
I'm with
Rev.
Rev on
I
this
don't
one.
like that whole shit where like someone who won't be named. I'm like pretty sure I know all the fucking people involved in this, so that's why I'm like,
You didn't
why
know
is this
Formal
such a
was a
fucking
part of this, you
secret?
ass wipe.
Yeah,
That's
because
so-
he didn't have a huge Baron in it. Like that's why.
This is true. I
Well,
just gaslit
He was
myself.
just in the fucking same Discord and like was terminally online every fucking day. That's why he's involved.
Yeah,
Wow.
Flatley, I'm
God,
gonna
we're
be
shadowboxing right
Well,
now.
it's fucking true though.
trying to say that that Formal played in this because like all he did was he was a part of the same Discord where we were all exposing all this shit. Like, what did he do really?
Sit
He
back and
was
watch.
there. He participated in the VC.
Like, even if you want to talk about who was doing research in the background, that would have been me and Breezy and you and Valid. Formal really wasn't even helping with research.
I was talking about talking to Salvo.
What does
I don't know.
Salvo have to do with exposing
That was so
Demented?
random.
No, when he was questioning when he got the little egg basket. Oh, maybe you weren't there for that.
I'm missing something. I don't understand what role Formal's
It was
playing
when
here.
Demented and Formal were fighting. So then Formal was like, you know what? I don't believe that baby existed. So he just messaged Salvo.
All right, guys. Okay. I got a dip actually. I got IRL shit to deal with.
Yeah, so I don't
So-
believe that happened.
Well, I'm glad we got on the to the end of this
The
mystery.
Demented
Yeah.
expose
Yes,
fucking
yes.
train. So
I'm
was
gonna
gay.
sleep. I'm gonna
how was
sleep a
it
hell of a
gay?
lot
You
better.
didn't have
tonight.
any fucking questions.
I wanted to talk about Lolcow Live.
We did for a bit.
We did.
No?
Yeah.
All right. We'll meet up again. Flatley, Matt, I know it kind of
Matt went to go get
tonight,
food.
but yeah, that's all right. But thank you for coming on. Amber, thank you for clearing all this up. To be honest. But yeah, thanks for everyone who watched WallSmashers 2.0, the expose of Demented again. But yeah, I'm
How many
I'm
more of these are we gonna have?
all for a night, guys. Thank you, Ashers, Rev, Huggy, Matt, Echo, Ember, Flatley, and yeah, and Triton.
Triton.
And me? Yeah.
Second time.
Triton. Almost forgot
Triton.
once again.
Almost forgot
Oh,
Triton.
Jesus.
All right, guys.
Just
Have
fun
a good
gaslighting
night.
Badwick.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.